Well, welcome. Good to see you. I want to make a very short little video here just to introduce you to a new video series that we will begin in April. This will kind of be the third video series that we've done. We did the World of Hurt, and that was a very interesting series on how to handle the hurts in our lives. And then we have been working on Enrich, which is a devotional series about helping us to know how to have a fuller and richer devotional life. I've just about completed that series, and now it's time to look forward to the next series of messages that we'll do. And so I want to introduce that to you today, and I'm calling it the experience of the gospel. The experience of the gospel. Many years ago, I began writing a, uh, it's essentially turning in almost to a book, but a paper that takes the book of Romans and explores the truths of the book of Romans, but then I try to superimpose upon the truths of Romans my life. And so it is in part exegesis of Romans, and in other part it is autobiographical, because I wanted to show from my own life how I have been personally affected by the book of Romans. And why the book of Romans? Because the book of Romans is the clearest and purest gospel that is in the New Testament. The truths of the gospel are set forth and explained in very, very great detail. And I wanted to show that how applicable those truths are in a person's life. And so, what better life to choose than my own life? And to show how I began to understand these truths, how they applied to me. And I've tried to do a good job with that, as well as to bring out the truths in the book of Romans. I'm only going to go up to chapter 8 in the book of Romans, but I would invite you to join us. It's going to be premiering every Wednesday evening at 6:30. If you can't make it at the 6:30 hour for the premiere, of course they'll be archived on our YouTube channel, and you can get there through our website, centralsarasota.org. But so this is what we're going to be doing. And so I thought I would read to you the very first page of this series, and this is how I began. I desire to step into the gospel, not just study it. Acts is their story. Romans is mine. My mind goes back to the day in Jimmy Allen's Romans class at Harding University when the light of the glory of the gospel of Jesus Christ broke through heaven's dome and filled my soul with a new thought: righteousness from God. My Southern fundamentalist upbringing did not warn me that my world would be upended that day. How could a phrase capture my heart, inspire me to enter a new dimension, and later in life define my mission? Just as those who have gone before me, I do not fully understand how the gospel can transform a life into the image of God's own Son. This narrative is my feeble attempt to give the gospel an incarnation. I'm not suggesting that the first incarnation was insufficient. By no means. I am suggesting that the greatest honor we can pay to the first incarnation is for our weak selves to be indwelt by the truth of the gospel, the embodiment of the gospel. Jesus himself through his Spirit. Being a disciple who makes disciples, it is my hope that as the gospel is expressed through my life, you too can see how it can be expressed through yours. And so would ask you to prepare yourself, join us. You might want to go ahead and start reading the book of Romans. And you might want to prepare yourself over a 13-week period to read it many times so that it becomes a part of your thinking and a part of your life. And so, until then, The first Wednesday of April is when we will begin. So I look forward to joining you on that day. I think that will be, let's see, Sunday is the 4th, Monday the 5th, Tuesday the 6th. This should be April the 7th is when we will begin. So until then, God bless you as you live out the gospel of Jesus Christ. Take care.